It was the largest earthquake drill in Canadian history. Called the Great British Columbia Shakeout, the exercise was designed to get more people prepared for what experts say is inevitable, a major quake in the region that's overdue. Kurt Petrovich reports.
11, 12, 13, 14.
People all over the province ducked under their desks today and counted off the seconds to 1 minute.
19, 20.
For the grade 1 students at North Vancouver's Highlands Elementary School, duck, cover, and hold on is old hat. They do this drill 3 times a year.
You wouldn't want to go where there's windows somewhere, because windows could break through and glass could get somewhere in your eyes. I don't feel so scared as long as it's not a real earthquake.
But a real quake is inevitable in the most seismically active part of the country.
Probably things would be chaotic, in my judgment.
Simon Fraser geology professor John Clegg knows that we may have a couple of hundred years before the next big megaquake strikes the region. The last one was on this very day in 1700, a fact drawn from Japanese records of a tsunami that swept across the Pacific and devastated the island's coastline. But smaller, albeit powerful quakes of magnitude 6 or 7 are much more frequent, one every 20 years or so. The last one was in 2001.
The worst-case scenario is having one very close to Vancouver, population of over 2 million people. If the epicenter was within, say, 20 kilometers of Vancouver, we would suffer over $100 billion damage.
Clegg says today's drill is only a start at preparation. Seismic upgrades have been done on only about 100 of the 750 schools that need it.
It's a kind of a work in progress. There are a lot of old schools in the Lower Mainland and in Victoria that are not earthquake resistant.
Heather Lyle, who co-chaired the committee that put today's drill in motion, acknowledges that while more than 400,000 British Columbians pledged online to participate in the drill today, there are many more who may be complacent.
I'm hoping that we've reached out to a bunch of people that perhaps weren't as prepared, but now they'll be thinking a lot more about it, and hopefully they're now a bit better prepared.
And preparation, as well as knowing what to do when the ground shakes, is having enough food and water on hand for at least 3 days when you're likely to be on your own. Kurt Petrovich, CBC News, Vancouver.